The Daraish initiative launched its 3 events at Al Baraha Yard, Narration and Manama's Flavor, as part of its activities as the 10th Youth Festival Manama. This year's Daraish initiative aims to simplify the concept of architecture in general and to bring the urban landscape of Manama closer to the public and to shed light on the aspect of architecture.
This initiative by the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquity is a very promising one that indicates an interest in Manama and the historic core of this important city. Today we're engaged in a tour by foot, covering a number of stations or stops that reflect the architectural and social history of this city. And we're very much interested in interacting with people that had memories and stories to reflect on in this tour, and the amount of people that attended and the diversity of their backgrounds and interests added to the discussions that took place amongst participants, which I found was very interesting and intriguing, and actually opens up more questions on how we perceive this city in particular and our urban heritage in particular.
The Daraish initiative opens the way to visit the event site. The Daraish area is supported by Yusuf bin Ahmed Kano, Muhammad Salah ad-Din Group, and Manama Reality.
Daraish has launched its Parallel Manama tonight through different spaces across Manama. First of all, we started with the storytelling narrative in Salah ad-Din building, telling the story of Manama and the story of Parallel Manama as well. And then we moved on to the architectural installation in the middle of Baraha that tells the story of the congestions and the patterns that are all across Manama. And finally, we're going to go to Pav Hali, which is a concept of culinary arts and experiencing Manama through food. And this would be the last destination of the guests.
Ta Shabab will run until March 3rd, and this year's events are being held under the theme From a Jubilee to Another, while keeping in line with its 3 main slogans: Tasheed Construction, Tajdeed Renewal, and Takhleed Immorality.
It's very, very nice to see the artwork and the designs, the architecture installations of many different architects and artists from Bahrain. I think it's very beautiful for them to have a chance to showcase their work and just show a beautiful side of Manama that we often neglect or not think about or ignore. So that's a really nice opportunity for artists to showcase their work and just make Manama a more beautiful place than it already is.
The festival is a culture youth project founded by the late Muhammad al-Banki through the integration of a variety of cultural, literary, and artistic projects. The event is supported by the Bahrain Culture Antiquities Authority, BACE, represented by the President of BACE, Her Excellency Sheikh Hamay bint Muhammad Al Khalifa. The Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club organized a national event entitled Discover the Champion Within, in the presence and participation of the 2018 World Champion of Public Speaking, Romana Smith, along with immediate past Toastmasters International President DTM Bilraj Aran As-Salam and past District 20 Director DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali. Hundreds of people attended the event, which took place at the Bahrain Society of Engineers in Manama. Romana Smith has won the world champion title over more than 30,000 other speakers from around the world and delivered speeches to a crowd of 2,000 in Chicago during the annual Toastmasters International Convention. Smith is just the second African-American woman and the fifth woman overall to win the public speaking championship since it started in 1938.
Today, here at this particular event, is called Discover the Champion Within. Everybody's already a champion. A trophy doesn't make you a champion. The things that you endure, the obstacles you overcome, the perseverance and the persistence of your character makes you a champion. And then the different things that you can do to improve your speech, such as your vocal variety, your body language, your gestures, your content, those little things that you can implement into your speech that help you have a great speech and then a great personality to match. That's how you become a champion. And how do you discover the champion within? You got to spend time with yourself. You got to learn what you like, and you have to love yourself for the great things and for the not so great things as well.
The main objectives of the events are to motivate and support speakers and leaders to demonstrate their best abilities and skills, in addition to inspire people to find the confidence of being their own champion and awaken their inner voice.
My speech today is about one's leadership journey to the top and 4 skill sets that will help anyone in leadership for that matter to reach the top and sustain at the top. And those skill sets being potential over position, purpose over position, duty over position, and humility over position. These are 4 skill sets that any leader needs to possess in order to reach the top.
Bahrain Toastmasters Club is a registered club in Toastmasters International as a non-profit organization which started from a humble beginning in 1924 at the UMCA in Santa Ana, California.
Toastmasters International is an international organization with about 350,000 plus members all around the world. And I'm very proud to say that District 20, which we are a part of, constitutes of Bahrain and Kuwait. And Bahrain is one of the oldest having Toastmasters Club in the full region. Our first Toastmasters Club was back in 1964. This event that we have over here is a result of an annual competition that is held yearly all around the world called the World Champion of Public Speaking. We are very proud to have the World Champion of Public Speaking 2018, Toastmaster Ramona Smith over here, along with the immediate past International President DTM Balraj. Toastmasters International as an organization focuses on leadership skills, communication skills, presentation skills, and it focuses on making you a better speaker, a better public speaking person, a better communicator, and a better leader as well.
Toastmasters International has grown to become a world leader in helping people become more competent and comfortable with public speaking.
Today we are having a wonderful event with 3 speakers, and yours truly, I'm one of them. My speech today is going to talk about leadership and communication. Especially it's focusing on non-Toastmasters, what Toastmasters has to offer you. What benefit can this make to our country, Bahrain, and how people can benefit from communication, leadership, growth in corporate environment, growth in university, at the school. We have different kind of clubs in Bahrain, around 69 clubs, and these are for different communities. Some are open to everybody, some are in corporates like Babco, like we had in Alba once, it might be reopened again. We have in Asri, we had in Gulf Air. So there are corporates and community clubs as well. So my club focuses on the whole package, what Toastmasters International has to offer.
Information Affairs Minister Ali bin Mohammed al-Rumayhi visited Al Arabiya and Al Hadath TV channels at the Media City in the Emirate of Dubai. The minister paid the visit on the sidelines of his participation in the World Government Summit being held on February 10th to 12th under the patronage of UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and Dubai ruler His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He met Al Arabiya and Al Hadath Deputy Director General Mamdouh Al Mheni and Al Arabiya officer in charge of the UAE affairs Abdullah Al Mtawwa and discussed media and technical cooperation, exchanging information and expertise in the audiovisual and electronic media. The minister toured the news production studio and editorial rooms at Al Arabiya and Al Hadath TV channels, hailing advanced human resources, media broadcasting technologies, and competent technical capabilities. He commended the professional and objective news programs and coverage aired on Al Arabiya and Al Hadath TV channels, focusing on key regional and international issues as well as steadfast media stances in confronting extremism. Cabinet Affairs Minister Mohammed bin Ibrahim Al Mtawwa participated in the opening session of the Conference of High-Level Arab Leaders at the invitation of the Arab Parliament. Bahrain's ambassador to Egypt and its permanent representative to the Arab League AL, Sheikh Rashid bin Abdurrahman Al Khalifa, also attended the session held at the AL's headquarters. The minister stressed the importance of the conference, which he said aims to issue the Arab document to strengthen solidarity and face challenges in the midst of the political, economic, and security challenges currently facing many Arab countries and constitute a direct threat to the Arab national security in its various aspects. Minister Al Mtawwa highlighted the firm stance of the kingdom under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa in support of everything aimed at consolidating joint Arab action and strengthening inter-Arab relations in a way that would strengthen the Arab nations' capabilities and solidarity in dealing with various threats. The Cabinet Affairs Minister affirmed that the government led by His Royal Highness Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa will never hesitate to back any stance or collective action aimed at strengthening Arab cohesion out of its strong belief in the importance of joint Arab action. He expressed hope that the conference will reach through the proposed document a comprehensive Arab vision to serve as a roadmap for dealing with challenges currently faced by Arab countries. The High-Level Arab Leaders Conference attracted former presidents, prime ministers, and foreign ministers of some Arab countries, in addition to an elite of senior Arab intellectuals, politicians, and media personnel. The Arab document to strengthen solidarity and face challenges to be issued by the conference will be submitted by the Arab Parliament to the Arab Summit, due to be hosted by Tunisia in March. The Bahrain Real Estate Investment Expo 2019 BREIX 19, held under the patronage of the President of the Survey and Land Registration Bureau and Board of Directors, Chairman of the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, Sheikh Salman bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, concluded yesterday on a high note. Organized by the Expression Marketing Communication in the city center mall from February 7th to 9th, BREIX 19 attracted key real estate companies in Bahrain, as well as key personalities, guest officials, and a great number of visitors. More than 40,000 visitors from Bahrain and the Gulf Cooperation Council GCC countries attended the three-day expo, in which 15 real estate companies participated. During the expo, the latest distinguished real estate project had been showcased. In addition, the Municipal One-Stop Shop highlighted the new system for municipal permits, which saves time and grants permits easily. CEO of Expression Marketing Communications, Asil Mhannad, expressed thanks and appreciation to Sheikh Salman bin Abdullah for patronizing the event and paid similar tribute to the Bahrain Real Estate Association, lauding the support provided by Tamkeen, the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry BCCI, the relevant public and private sector institutions and media outlets. She pointed out the second edition of the Bahrain Real Estate Expo has achieved outstanding success, with the number of visitors exceeding expectations. She added that BREIX 19 is in line with Bahrain Economic Vision 2030, which supports economic investment in non-oil sectors. It is gaining tremendous support and participation from investment developments, service providers, and institutions working in the real estate sector in Bahrain. She said that BREIX 19 provided an opportunity for sellers and buyers to meet under one roof to shop for properties available in Bahrain market, offered at different specifications and price ranges to satisfy every buyer's requirements and budget. She expressed satisfaction with the success achieved by the event, commending the tremendous efforts exerted by the organizers to attract more participations in the midst of the current economic challenges. She also stressed that the support provided by SLRP, Tamkeen and media outlets had contributed to the success of BREIX 19. Chief Executive of the Supreme Environment Council, Dr. Mohammed Mbarak bin Daina, received head of the Industry and Energy Committee at Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry, BCCI, Hamid Rashid Az-Zayani, and members. They discussed ways of boosting cooperation to promote the culture of clean energy in Bahrain. Dr. bin Daina hailed the role of BCCI in enhancing the trade and economic movement in Bahrain, stressing the keenness of the Supreme Environment Council to cooperate with all public and private bodies to protect the environment and optimize services for people in Bahrain.
See